Have you been wanting to start Fulfillment by Amazon but have been nervous or scared to jump into the platform because of the Amazon name or maybe some of the horror stories that you've heard? So today I'm going to be giving you my top tips for starting Fulfillment by Amazon and selling on the Amazon platform in general. Coming up. What is up, guys? TJ here with another episode of Side Hustle Sunday. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about Fulfillment by Amazon and what that actually means. So I have been doing Fulfillment by Amazon now for, I don't know, maybe 4 or so years ago. There's a lot of people that came to this channel because of my Fulfillment by Amazon videos that I used to make in 2006, and now in 2020 I am reinventing my Fulfillment by Amazon platform and selling a lot more on Fulfillment by Amazon. So today I'm going to be telling you my top tips for getting started. I'm also going to make a second part of this video, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you want to see that video, where I'm actually going to be doing a deep dive into my Fulfillment by Amazon metrics and numbers. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to spur sales on Fulfillment by Amazon. All right, so my first tip is going to be, don't be afraid to start selling on the platform. So a lot of people are just afraid to get started. Starting is probably the hardest part, I do believe. So you may be afraid to jump onto the platform and start selling these items from these large companies because, you know, fear of being retaliated against. You know, big companies can do a lot of things to make smaller companies afraid. But what the Amazon platform does well is it allows you as a seller to put your offer of an item as long as you are approved to sell in that category. Now, a lot of people get deterred, especially if they are starting out and they don't have approval in a lot of different categories or with a lot of different brands. My thing is, when you go on there and it says that you need to request approval, don't be afraid to request approval. More times than not, about 85% of the time, I'm always approved to sell with a certain brand. And that's based on my history with Amazon and different things like that. But you have to start somewhere. So you can't be afraid to sell in certain categories or sell on Amazon at all. So what I would suggest to you, if you are afraid to start with the Amazon platform, is just to try it out. Go ahead and sign up. You don't have to sign up with the $39.99 Pro Amazon platform first. You can start with the individual selling account, which I believe just charges you per sold item fee. So it's whatever fee per sold item, and you don't have to pay like a monthly charge. Now, I don't know if you can do Fulfillment by Amazon if you are not a pro seller. I have to get back with you on that. I actually put that answer down in the comment section below, and we'll have a little bit of discussion about it. But if you are able to sell on Amazon, I would just try it out just to see if you are going to be able to be a seller on Amazon. So my second tip for selling on Fulfilled by Amazon is to make sure that you are selling items that are sellable on Amazon. So a lot of that is looking at the ranks of items, looking at the types of items, seeing how much it's going to cost to ship. If you're going to ship it to Amazon, it's going to be a lot cheaper than you trying to ship it yourself. So if you are selling on Amazon, but you're doing merchant fulfilled, I implore you to at least give Fulfillment by Amazon a chance. One of the big reasons is if you are doing Fulfilled by Amazon and you have a Prime listing. So we'll dive into that on my second video when I go kind of into my analytics. But once you are a Fulfilled by Amazon or Fulfillment by Amazon seller, you actually get that Prime badge. So what that Prime badge means is that you have the authority to steal the buy box. So let's just say we're selling a this camera right here. So let's say the buy box for this camera is $400, right? So let's say you got that a camera like that in new condition or in brand new condition on a pallet or something, and let's say you pay $50 for it, and if you are able to offer that same item for $350, you can actually send it into Amazon and you can steal the buy box. You can actually be the person that a person will buy from whenever they click that buy now button. A lot of people don't realize that if you are selling on Amazon, there is 2 distinct sections of sellers. So you have the buy box, which is just the main page of the Amazon seller, which everybody that sells on Amazon is sharing. So there's one listing for each item, and within that listing, you have different offers. So I could be a seller fulfilled offer, and it may be, you know, $100 cheaper than that, but nobody would ever see it unless they know to click way down at the bottom and see that, you know, or other offers or other buying offers. They can click on that and then they can see the whole list of all the offers within it. But the majority of people aren't going to go there unless they are an avid Amazon shopper and they know how to get deals on Amazon. So if you don't want to be down in that little section, you do have to beat the Amazon price. So a lot of times there's things that are sold by Amazon and fulfilled by Amazon. So you want to make sure you are in that buy box and your offer is actually on the main page of Fulfilled by Amazon. So that's going to bring me into my third tip. So my third tip is always make sure that you are able to get the buy box. So before you ship your items to Amazon, before you go through the whole trouble of, you know, preparing everything for Fulfilled by Amazon, you need to make sure that you are able to win the buy box. And what that means is if you're not able to price your item lower than what the lowest price is that's listed on the item, then there's no point in you sending that in, especially when you have to factor in your fees, your shipping, and all those different things. Now, we'll get into shipping a little bit later, especially when we talk about Fulfilled by Amazon. But whenever you are shipping your items into Amazon, you need to make sure before you ship them in that you are going to be profitable and that you will be able to win that buy box. I'm going to give you an example. So say, for instance, you have an item that is $50. Let's just say that's the lowest price on Amazon. That's what's actually in the Amazon buy box. So there may be some offers for $75. There may be some offers for $100, but we're actually talking about an item that maybe is the lowest price is $50. So if you purchase the item, let's just say you paid $10 for the item. All right. So let's say you want to send it into Amazon. Amazon's going to tell you what the fees are. The fees may be $15. So now you're talking about $10 for the cost of the item. You're talking about $15 for the Amazon fees. That puts your item cost at $25. So now the most that you can make on that item, if you want to win the buy box, is going to be $15, right? So from that $15, now you're gonna have to ship it into Amazon, okay? And if you ship it into Amazon, your shipping is going to be, you know, whatever the shipping is. So I will tell you, the shipping with Fulfilled by Amazon is a lot cheaper. Most of the time, I think all the time, you send everything through UPS and it's about 75% off of what the normal price will be. So, you know, a very large, heavy box is probably gonna be between $5 and $15 to ship into Amazon. I've had them as much, I think the most I've ever paid for shipping into Amazon, it went all the way across the country, was like $17. So keep that in mind. So let's just say now we're at $15 profit that you can make by sending this into Amazon. Now let's say your shipping is going to be $7. So now you went from $15 down to $8. So now you have an item that you're going to sell for $50. All you're going to make on it, profit, is going to be $8. So you really have to look at all of the numbers before you decide to ship things in to Fulfilled by Amazon. It may actually make sense to sell that item on eBay because you are going to be able to probably get a little bit more money for it, and but it may sit on your shelf for a little bit longer. You know, so these are things that you kind of have to weigh out, especially if you're going to be trying Fulfilled by Amazon, but if you are selling on multiple platforms. So normally when we get to an item that we have to battle between if we're going to sell it right now or if we want to wait to sell it and sell it on a different platform, a lot of times we just want to sell it as fast as possible. So if we're able to make a profit with the item, even if it's $10, you know, we're more apt to go with selling the item fast and making the most money. That's just the way our business model is, because we're trying to get in and out and then move on to the next thing. So that's worked well for us. That may not work well for you. You may not have the capital to sustain without making the most bang for your buck. And I understand that because I've been there. But you just have to make that business decision based on your business model and how you run your business. The next thing I want to talk about, if you're doing Fulfilled by Amazon, is actually looking at the items that you're sending and making sure that the condition is what you are selling that item for. We do reselling. We purchase items from pallets. We do liquidation items. So a lot of our items come in and they have shelf wear. Sometimes they're missing pieces. Sometimes they have an open box. But you have to make sure that you want to protect your Amazon account at all costs. So make sure that whatever you're selling your item for, or whatever the condition that you put for your item is actually true. So whenever I'm looking at an item, I'll look at it. If it's never been opened and the box is in pristine condition, I can sell it in a brand new condition. If the box has been opened, or if I have to open the box to check the item, I put it in a used like new condition. All right, so that just basically tells somebody that it's used, and it may be brand new, but the box is open, so it's not brand new. It's not pristine, so you can't list it in a new condition. You have to make sure you understand that. That is one of the paramount things to think about if you are doing fulfillment by Amazon, is that you have to make sure that the condition that you're selling the products in are the actual condition of the items. Now, a lot of people think that people don't buy items on fulfillment by Amazon or on Amazon in general that are used, and there are a lot of items that I do sell in used condition on Amazon, and I have no issues with them. I don't have any returns. I don't have people complain about the condition of them. You just have to make sure that you put on there it's in used good condition, used like new condition, and you can sell that. Now, Amazon will tell you when you go onto the website if you can sell it or what condition you can sell the item in. So make sure that you look and see if you can sell it in used condition, like new, open box, or if you can sell it only in new condition. Just make sure that you are matching exactly what the condition is. I've said that a bunch of times, but I mean it, because they will flag your account if you do not, if you don't do that. The last tip that I have for fulfillment by Amazon in 2020 is going to be understanding the pay structure that is within fulfillment or Amazon in general, fulfillment by Amazon. If you are sending things in, you have to make sure that you understand that you will not be getting an instant payment. So the way Amazon works is you are on a 2-week pay scale. So it just is not necessarily going to be the same days each month. It's going to be 2 weeks, just wherever that falls. So whatever sales you have in that 14-day period is what's going to be actually on your Amazon payment. So they're going to take your fees out. So if you have the $39.99 for Amazon Pro account, they're going to take that out of there. So you have a negative account. That's what you'll start with. And then they'll add all your items on there, all your sales on there. Then they will take out all the fees. They'll take out the advertisement. They'll take out all the different things that comes out of your Amazon account. So Amazon pretty much can bill anything to your account that has to do with Amazon. So that includes shipping. As long as you set everything up through Amazon shipping, they will take that out of your Amazon account. But at the end of that 2-week period, they'll tally everything up, and that will be your paycheck. And you will get, it's just direct deposit. If it falls on the weekend, it'll come in on a Monday. But you have to make sure that you know that you're gonna make all these sales and you're not gonna have access to your money automatically. So this deters a lot of people from Amazon if your business model doesn't allow you to have that fluid money floating in and out. You know, there is going to be a 2-week period where you're not going to receive those funds. It worked well for us because we can see how many sales we've had in that period of time, and we can plan based upon our payment that we're going to get from Amazon that's going to be accumulating. Of course, with eBay, you're going to get your money, you know, quick. Facebook Marketplace, you're going to get your money quick. If you have your own website, you're going to get your money quick. But on Amazon, you have to wait 2 weeks. You need to understand that. So that is going to be all of my tips for fulfillment by Amazon in 2020. Don't be afraid. I am going to make another video diving into my fulfillment by Amazon account. So I'm going to show you everything. I'm not going to black anything out unless it has like my social security number or my address or something on there. We're going to dive right in, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do to sell items on fulfillment by Amazon, especially once I send them in and they actually get to the place. I'm also going to do another video about how I prepare my shipments into Amazon. I have a super simple method. I've showed a little bit of how I do it, but I haven't shown you the software that I use in order to do that in the process. But I will make a video about that. If you want to see those videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so that you can get notifications whenever I release videos, so you can see them as soon as they come out. And I will see you guys on the next one.